It sits on your desk, the black mirror, silent, for weeks. It has been nothing but a paperweight, a constant reminder of your lack of options. Then it happens, 10:45 p.m. to Tuesday. A single vibration, the screen lights up, a name you haven't seen in 21 days. Hey stranger, stop though, freeze that moment. Look at what is happening to your body. Your heart rate spikes or your palms sweat. A rush of heat climbs up your neck. This is not love, this is not fate. This is a biological hijacking. In that split second, your brain is flooded with dopamine, the same neurochemical responsible for cocaine addiction. But before the dopamine hit, there was cortisol, stress, the pain of silence. Evolutionary psychology tells us that for our ancestors, social exclusion meant death. When a tribe member ignored you, it was a threat to your survival. Your brain is hardwired to interpret her silence not just as rude, but as a physical threat. Neuroimaging studies show that the brain processes social rejection in the exact same region that processes physical pain. So when she finally texts back after weeks of ghosting, you aren't relieved because you care about her. You are relieved because the pain has stopped. You're a junkie getting his fix. You're a Pavlovian dog salivating at the sound of a bell. Most men look at that text and see hope. I look at that text and see leverage. She didn't text you because she was thinking about you. She texted you because she needs something. Attention, validation. Or perhaps her primary option fell through, and she needs to check if her safety net you is still there to catch her. If you reply now, if you reply with enthusiasm, if you reply with relief, you lose. You validate her bad behavior. You signal that your time has zero value. You tell her that she can disappear for a month, come back with 2 words, and you'll be wagging your tail at the door. Do not touch that phone. In this video, we are going to dissect the anatomy of the zombie text. We will surgically remove your desperation, and I will give you the exact words to say to flip the script and regain total power. Put the phone down. Listen, let's introduce our subject. Let's call him Jason. Jason is 29. He is an engineer. His mind is built on logic, structures, and solvable equations. In the corporate world, Jason is a killer. He understands cause and effect. If he works hard, he gets promoted. If he inputs the code, the software runs. But in the sexual marketplace, Jason is being slaughtered. Jason met Eleanor 3 months ago. The first few weeks were textbook, high chemistry, late-night conversations, the illusion of connection. Jason thought he had solved the equation. Then, the variable changed. Elena went cold and no fight, no argument, just a slow fade into the void. The soft next. Jason spent 21 days checking his phone. He analysed his last messages. Did I use too many emojis? Was I too aggressive? Was I too boring? He replayed every interaction, looking for the error in the code. He found nothing, because the error wasn't in the code. The error was in his understanding of the game, now. After 21 days of radio silence, Elena sends this. Hey stranger, long time no see. This is what we call a zombie text, a person you thought was dead to you. Someone who buried the relationship without a funeral suddenly claws their way out of the grave. Why Jason's logical brain tries to rationalize it. She must have been busy at work. Maybe she lost her phone. Maybe she was afraid of how much she liked me. Wrong. This text is not an apology. It is not an explanation. It is a ping. Think of a sonar system on a submarine. She sends out a ping into the dark ocean of her contacts list. She isn't looking for Jason specifically. She's looking for an echo. She wants to see what bounces back. She's testing for availability. Notice the low effort. Hey stranger, 2 words, generic. Could be copied and pasted to 5 other guys, and it probably was. In the world of sales, this is called a low-friction lead generation. In the world of dating, it is a shit test. She is testing your frame. She knows she disrespected you by disappearing. She knows she violated the social contract of decency by sending a casual text as if nothing happened. She is silently asking, do you have enough self-respect to be angry, or are you so desperate for my attention that you will pretend my disrespect didn't happen? If Jason replies with, hey, yeah, it has been a while, how are you? He fails. He signals that his standards are non-existent. He signals that he is willing to accept scraps. He signals that he is a nice guy who is just happy to be included. And here is the brutal truth about female psychology. Women cannot love a man they can dominate. If she can treat you like an option, and you thank her for it, you are not a partner, you're a fan, you're an orbiter. So, before we even think about touching the keypad, we need to understand the mechanics of why she left in the first place. You cannot fix the leak if you don't know where the water is coming from. You need to swallow the red pill. Let's kill the biggest lie immediately. She was not busy. She did not forget to text you back. She did not lose her phone in a lake. People make time for what they value. Even the President of the United States has time to tweet. If she wanted to talk to you, she would have. So, why did she disappear? To understand this, we must look at hypergamy. In evolutionary psychology, hypergamy is the female instinct to seek out the best possible mate available to her at any given time. It is not malice, it is survival. It is a biological imperative wired into her DNA to ensure the best genetic future for her offspring and the highest resource security for herself. When she met you, Jason, you were a candidate. You passed the initial screening, but the sexual marketplace is dynamic. It never stops moving. While she was dating you, she was still scanning the horizon, and 21 days ago, something happened. She met him, let's call him Chad, or maybe he's just a guy with a bit more status, a bit more mystery, or a bit more perceived value than you. In that moment, her hypergamous instinct kicked in. She compared the two options. Option A, Jason, safe, predictable, available. Option B, the new guy, exciting, higher status, unpredictable, nature is ruthless, it does not care about your feelings, it cares about optimization. She didn't break up with you because that requires confrontation. Confrontation is expensive or it costs emotional energy. Instead, she put you on the bench. In sports, the benchwarmer is part of the team, but he doesn't play. He sits on the sidelines, waiting for the star player to get injured. He is the insurance policy. She ghosted you to focus her limited energy on securing the new guy. This is known as branch swinging, like a monkey in the jungle. She will not let go of the current branch you until she has a firm grip on the next branch him. But wait, she did let go of you, didn't she? Not exactly. Silence is not a no, silence is a not right now. By ghosting you instead of rejecting you, she kept the door unlocked. She didn't burn the bridge, she just turned off the lights. This is the hard pill to swallow. Jason. You are not the priority. You were the contingency plan. While you were analysing your text messages, wondering where you went wrong, she was likely in bed with someone else, or at least investing her emotional bandwidth into chasing him. She viewed you as a beta provider, in waiting someone safe to fall back on if the high-risk, high-reward alpha strategy failed. This is baseline deviation. When her behaviour deviates from the baseline consistent communication to zero silence, it is almost always due to the introduction of a new variable, a new male competitor. Stop romanticising her silence. She didn't pull away because she was scared of commitment. She pulled away because she thought she could do better. This sounds harsh. It is meant to be, because if you don't understand that you are devalued, you will never understand the insult of her return. You will think she is coming back because she missed you. She didn't miss you. She missed the attention you gave her, and the only reason she is back now is because the better option didn't work out. The branch swing failed. That is the only logical conclusion. Remember the better option, the guy she ghosted you for. He didn't want her, or perhaps he had her, and then he discarded her. Maybe he was an alpha who had plenty of options and didn't want to commit. Maybe he pumped and dumped. Maybe he just got bored. The details don't matter. The outcome does. She has been rejected. Now she's in a state of validation deficit. For a woman, attention is a currency. It is a resource as vital as food or shelter. When she is rejected by a high-value mate, her ego takes a massive hit. Her self-worth plummets. Her dopamine levels crash. She feels ugly and she feels unwanted. She feels the cold wind of the sexual marketplace blowing against her skin. She needs a quick fix. She needs to refill her tank. She needs to know that she is still desirable. So, she scrolls through her phone. She looks at her bench. She looks for the guys she knows she can control. She looks for the safety net. And she sees your name, Jason. Jason was nice. She thinks, Jason liked me. Jason answered my texts immediately. Jason will make me feel better. This is crucial to understand. She is not coming back for you. She is coming back for what you provide. She is coming back to extract resources. In this case, The resource is emotional validation. She wants you to tell her she's pretty. She wants you to be happy she texted. She wants to use your validation to patch up the wounds left by the other guy. This is the beta-orbiter dynamic. The alpha breaks her heart. The beta pays for the therapy. But she needs to be careful. She hasn't spoken to you in weeks. She doesn't know if you are still compliant. Maybe you moved on, maybe you found someone else, maybe you grew a spine, so she tests the waters. Hey stranger, it is a low-risk investment. If you ignore her, fine, she loses nothing, because she already discarded you weeks ago. If you reply angrily, good, it means you still care. Hate is not the opposite of love. Indifference is anger shows emotional investment. If you reply eagerly, jackpot. If you reply with, OMG, I missed you. Where have you been? You confirm two things to her primitive brain. 1. You have no other options. You have been sitting alone for 21 days waiting for her. 2. You have no self-respect. You are willing to reward bad behavior. In that moment, her attraction to you drops to 0. Even if she starts dating you again, it will be out of convenience, not desire. You have cemented yourself as the settler option. The guy she settles for because she couldn't get what she really wanted. Is this the role you want to play? Jason, do you want to be the emotional tampon? The guy who cleans up the mess left by other men. I didn't think so. You need to understand that this text message is an insult. She assumes that you are static. She assumes that her absence had no impact on your life because your life revolves around her. She assumes she can pause you like a movie and press play whenever she feels like watching again. She is wrong. But only if you play the next move correctly. Most men fail here. They let their loneliness dictate their actions. They think, if I play it cool, maybe I can get her back. No, you don't want her back. You want to renegotiate the terms of engagement, or you want to establish that you are the prize, not the consolation. To do that, we must look at what not to do. We must analyze the weak response that 9% of men fall for. Or Jason's finger hovers over the screen. The dopamine is hitting him hard. He feels a desperate need to close the loop. He wants to relieve the tension. There are 3 ways Jason can destroy his chances right now. 3 paths to total submission. Error number 1. The immediate reply. The simp time elapsed 2 minutes. Jason writes, Hey. Wow. Yeah, long time. How have you been? This is the most common mistake. It is the knee-jerk reaction of the scarcity mindset. By replying immediately, you send a clear signal, I have been waiting. You tell her that your time has no value. You tell her that you have nothing better to do on a Tuesday night than to stare at your phone. You validate her ego instantly, and she sees this reply and thinks, good, he's still on the hook. I can put him back in the closet and play with him later. You've rewarded her bad behavior. Like a dog trainer giving a treat to a dog that just peed on the carpet. You have taught her that ghosting you yields a positive result. She will do it again. Error number 2. The emotional vomit. The victim. In time elapsed 10 minutes, Jason writes, Oh, so now you text. Do you have any idea how rude it is to just disappear? I deserve an explanation. Jason thinks he's standing up for himself. He thinks he's showing strength. He is wrong. He is showing maximum weakness. Anger is not power. Anger is investment. You only get angry at things that matter to you. By reacting with emotion, you are telling her you have the power to hurt me. You control my emotional state. She reads this and rolls her eyes. She labels you drama. She labels you insecure. And she validates her decision to leave you. See, she thinks, I knew he was too emotional. Error number 3, the interrogator. The rationalizer time elapsed 5 minutes. Jason writes, Where did you go? Is everything okay? This is the nice guy trying to use logic. He wants to understand your mirrors the truth. Jason. You cannot negotiate desire. Asking her why puts her in the position of authority. You are the student asking the teacher for clarity. You are handing her the frame, and she will lie. She will say, work was crazy, or I was going through some stuff, and you will accept the lie because you want to believe it. You accept a false reality because the truth that she was with another man is too painful. The underlying mechanism. The principle of least interest. All these errors stem from one violation of sociology Waller's principle of least interest. The principle states in any relationship, the person who is least interested in continuing the relationship has the most power. When you reply fast, when you get angry, When you ask questions, you are demonstrating high interest. She, by ghosting you and sending a lazy 2-word text, has demonstrated low interest. High interest chasing low interest is repulsive. It is biologically backwards. In nature, the sperm chases the egg. The high value does not chase the low value. If you respond like a victim, you confirm you are the prey. You must kill the urge to connect. You must kill the urge to seek closure. Closure is a myth. The disrespect was the closure. So, what does Jason do? Does he ignore her? No. Ignoring her is also a reaction. It shows you are punishing her, which is still emotional. We need a response that is neither hot nor cold. We need a response that conveys, I didn't even notice you were gone. We need the nuclear option. Put the phone down. Do not touch it. The first rule of the power move is temporal dominance. She waited 21 days to text you. You do not reply in 2 minutes. You do not reply in 2 hours. You wait. You wait until the next day or the day after that. Why? Because you're busy. Not pretending to be busy. You're actually busy building your value. Sleeping or working. Her text is not an emergency. It is a notification. Treat it like a software update. You'll get to it when you have time. When you finally decide to pick up the phone, you must enter the grey rock state. No emotion, no anger, no excitement. You are a rock now. Here is the script. There are 2 levels to this. Choose your weapon based on how much damage you want to inflict. Level 1, the mirror, the soft correction. If you want to keep the door slightly open but establish dominance, you mirror her effort. She sent "Hey stranger," 2 words, no effort. You send "Hey," that's it. No question mark, no "How are you?" no emoji, just "Hey" with a period. The period is aggressive. It signals the end of the sentence. It forces her to carry the conversation. It forces her to invest the next unit of energy. If she replies with low effort again, you leave her on read. You have now become the ghost. Level 2, the nuclear option. The total reset. This is the move for Jason. This is for the guy who was ghosted for weeks and wants to shatter her ego completely. She texted, "Hey stranger, long time no see." You wait 24 hours. You reply, "Sorry, I don't have this number saved. Who is this?" Boom, read that again. Who is this? This is the most destructive sentence in the English language for a woman's ego. Why? 1. It signals she was deleted. You didn't just stop talking to her. You wiped her existence from your digital life. You didn't keep her number just in case. She was purged. 2. It destroys her main character syndrome. She thinks she is the memorable, unforgettable heroine of your life. By asking who she is, you reduce her to a random stranger. 3. It flips the script instantly. She came in as the judge, testing you. Now she's the applicant, having to identify herself. The aftermath. What happens next? She will panic. Her dopamine will corrupt. The VS. Validation. She came for has been replaced by invalidation. She will reply immediately. It's Elena LOL. Ouch. You deleted me. She is trying to laugh it off. She is trying to regain the frame. Do not give it to her. Your reply to her identification must be lukewarm. "Oh, hey, Elena. What's up? Notice the tone." Not. "Oh my god, Eleanor, so sorry. Apologetic week. But, oh, hey." Indifferent. You are polite but distant, like you are talking to a cashier at a gas station. The philosophy of nexting. Why are we doing this? Is it to get her back? No. If a woman ghosts you once, she will ghost you again. The best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. We are doing this to regain your soul. When you send that text, "Who is this?" you are cutting the invisible cord she had wrapped around your neck. You are telling your own subconscious mind that you are the prize. You are proving to yourself that you are not afraid of losing her. Because you cannot lose what you never had, and you certainly cannot lose someone who treats you like an option. This text is your declaration of independence. The moment you press send, you will feel a surge of adrenaline, not the anxiety adrenaline you felt when she texted, but the power adrenaline of a man who just stood up from his knees. She might blow up your phone, she might accuse you of being an asshole, she might try to seduce you to prove she still has it. Doesn't matter. You have already won. because you have already stopped caring. The power move is not a trick to get sex, it is a boundary to earn respect. And if she can't respect you, she doesn't get access to you. Period. Let's zoom out. We have talked about text messages, we have talked about timing, we have talked about psychological warfare, but if you have to constantly use tactics to keep a woman interested, you've already lost. Tactics are for men who do not have genuine leverage. The reason her silence hurt you, the reason you felt that spike of cortisol, is because your life has a vacancy and you're treating her like the main event. Because you have no main event. You're bored, a man on his mission, a man who is building an empire, a man who is physically exhausting himself in the gym and intellectually exhausting himself in his craft. He does not notice 21 days of silence. He looks up from his work, checks his phone, and thinks, "Oh, I haven't heard from Elena in a while. Too bad." Back to work. That is not a tactic. That is reality. The ultimate red pill is not about hating women. It is not about manipulating them. It is about realizing that women are a byproduct of a successful life, not the cause of it. If you want to stop receiving zombie texts, stop being a graveyard for dead relationships, become so vibrant, so high value, and so busy that a woman feels anxiety when she hasn't texted you. Turn the tables, not by playing games, but by changing the physics of your reality. When you delete that number, when you ask, "Who is this?" Do not do it just to hurt her. Do it to free yourself. Take that energy you were spending on agonizing over her and reinvest it into your body, your bank account, and your brotherhood. The sexual marketplace is brutal. It filters out the weak. She tested you because nature programmed her to find the strong. Show her she was right to test you, but show her she was wrong to doubt you. Put the phone down, go lift something heavy, go build something great, and the next time the phone buzzes, make sure you are too busy succeeding to care who it is. Mind before skin. I'm out.